What's up? This is Museumquel. Alright, this is Marquel with Museumquel. About to check out our first artist. She's a tattoo artist. Really looking forward to this. This is exciting times. We got Russell behind the camera. Let's go. Hey, how you doing? Doing good, doing good. This is my friend Russell.
We're going to be doing some roses today. I already started them, so I'm actually doing a fill-in. So I'll show you what it looks like before she gets here.
Okay, sweet.
I got a private studio.
This is nice.
So this is what I'm going to be working on today. That's what we've got already. I'm just adding on to it, doing a little black and gray and putting some color in it.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. Yeah, she wants to cover up some birthmarks, so that's what we're going to be doing. I've been tattooing for 2 years, but 2 years consecutively, but I started when I was 17. Started tattoo, so 3 years altogether, but 2 years consecutively. Well, believe it or not, I actually got into tattooing by accident. I used to really be into piercings, and when I moved to Alabama after high school, I was going to school for art. I went to the shop, wanted them to change my piercings. They had a now hiring sign. I had a portfolio ready, and they were like, "You want a job?" I was like, "Yeah, I need a job. I need bills that need to be paid." I ended up working for a year with no pay because it was an apprenticeship. I had no idea what an apprenticeship was at the time. Oh, I chose Harajuku Tattoo because I'm from Japan, so it's kind of like a nod to my, origin, where I came from. I'm actually not Japanese though. I'm Filipino and black, but I was born in Japan. And the reason why I chose Harajuku Tattoo is because Harajuku is a place known for individuals with very eccentric styles, but individualism is something that's really emphasized there, and I love being around people who like to decorate themselves and show off their individuality, and I feel like tattooing is, very similar to that. You get a tattoo to show off who you are and what makes you different, so I think that's why it was an appropriate name. Some of my influences, I would definitely say Alex Strangler is one of the people that I look up to, Sophie Anderson, who else? These are like up and coming artists. Of course I look at Kat Von D, she definitely deserves the respect for being strong and having that art style that, stands amongst the crowd, and just being a woman in the art industry in general, that's something that I admire a lot. My style, I would definitely say it has a good amount of kawaii, like Japanese influences, hence the name. I have some graffiti influences because actually what got me into tattooing also, not only, from school, but graffiti was a huge influence in, steering me in this direction. So I would say graffiti is an influence, so some manga, and general traditional style, can't go wrong with that. Always a good foundation, so I like a lot of neo-traditional styles, and I incorporate that into my own personal work. Probably Nicki Minaj. She needs some better tattoos, and I like her. It's just, a little Japanese kanji. I think she could definitely do more with that, and I would love to get inside her head while tattooing her, which is something that I get to do a lot when I'm tattooing people. They definitely open up a lot, so that'd be an opportunity to kind of pick her brain and be like, I'm motivated by that. Strong black women, just in general. I know a lot of people probably weren't expecting that. Favorite? I don't know if I've had a favorite. I'm sure I've had a couple. I probably can't think of it right now. I can tell you some like crazy tattoo experiences that I've had.
Perfect. Give me that.
Okay, let's see. Recently when I was working in Orlando for Stigma Tattoo, this is like last summer, this dude came in and he wanted some clovers tattooed next to his eyes, like both of them. And he was with a huge crowd of friends. And you know, they were all drunk because it's downtown Orlando, everybody's partying. And I'm thinking, okay, he's got a lot of friends with him. I'm sure they'll convince him not to do this, you know? And they were all cheering him on. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want to be the only person to be like, this is not a good idea. But like I said, I'm here to provide a service. So I ended up doing it and everybody was like okay with it. And I was like, wow. Okay guys, I mean there's that. And then there's like a couple more that aren't so funny. Border on the scary. Like this one chick that I tattooed. Okay, so she came in, she was like, I want a little rose tattooed behind my ear. I was like, okay. She was like, but I want it small so I can cover it up. And I was like, well, why are you getting it then if you're gonna cover it up? And then shortly afterwards, she was like, well, I want my boyfriend's name on it. I'm gonna get it covered up. And he comes through the door and he's like, oh no, you're not getting that behind your ear. You're getting that behind your, on your neck. Yeah, and she agreed to it, and I was like, I can't believe this is happening right now. So when I finished it, you know, he was like, she's like, okay, you're gonna get my name tattooed on you next, right? And he's like, no. And then he's like, can I get a Versace symbol instead? And I'm just like, oh my God, no, this is horrible. I can't believe this is happening right now in front of me. Needless to say, I ended up having to kick them both out because it just got crazy. They got into a huge argument. I was like, you guys gotta go. Oh, absolutely. It definitely taught me to value people more. Like, I love people. And I also love astrology too, so it gives me an opportunity to kind of practice that, what I've learned about astrology with the people that I deal with. It helps me decide what kind of designs they might like. You know, it helps me with suggestions, how to talk to them, what conversations to steer away from. All that stuff, so. Oh man, in high school I was kind of a chameleon, a little bit of a drifter. I did art. I feel like a lot of people knew me for that. But I kept a pretty small crowd. I felt like I was kind of an outcast. Well, I would like to say that if you do have a talent, that you should capitalize on it, because you're blessed with this talent to help you find your place in society. So if you ever have a dream, even if you don't think it's practical, you should continue to follow it, because you'll find your place in the world. You will.
All right, ladies, this was fantastic. It's nice seeing you.
My name is Cissa Jackson, and I am the owner and tattooist at Harajuku Tattoo. And I want to give a big shout out to Museumquel for coming through to spend some time with us today. Thank you guys. Definitely check them out.
Yeah, Museumquel. This is what we do. Keep on going.